Hello. Hello, hello. Hi Ran, hi Raptor, hi Forevermore. Ooh. I'm streaming. It's hot today, guys. It's hot today. I might be a little slow. I've been sort of soup mode today. Sort of lazing around like sweaty animals. But we'll see how this goes. Now that the evening's rolling around, I think it's gonna cool down a bit, so. Got a fan on. Sorry if you can hear that, by the way. Can you hear that? I didn't think about that, actually. Hang on, let me listen on the stream. Lazing around like sweaty animals. We'll see how this goes. Now that the evening. Oh, you kind of can't hear it, I guess. If you hear the occasional blowing around, it's that. I'm sorry about that. Hang on, I could probably angle it down away from the microphone. that might do it, actually. Didn't think I could hear a fan. Oh, amazing, good. It's only a tiny little one, it's not very strong, so. No worries, Jay, nice to see you. Hi, Mira! You know what, I'm gonna put Stardew Valley summer music on. Where is it? Oh, I guess I just have Stardew Valley summer music. Whenever it's awfully hot like this, I always really want to play Stardew Valley. I just have such nice memories of playing it in the heat. I think it just scratches the itch of like being outside, you know. Oh yeah, that was you! Yeah, sorry I didn't say anything in there. I was trying to catch up with work a little bit today, so I was not chatty today. I was trying to book a hotel, and then I chickened out and did not book the hotel. But I did write down notes of prices, so at least we did that. And I also did a handful of commissions too, so that was nice. But I remembered I had this later, so like I didn't want to overdo it, because I end up accidentally working all day and then I'm grumpy. Yeah, people are scary. I chat sometimes, like if people ask little questions. I've only ever met nice people on there, to be fair, because I don't go in the big busy rooms. The big busy rooms are quite obviously full of children, because they like, from the way they speak. So I just stick to the others, and then usually it's people actually working, you know. Anyway, I haven't even got my spreadsheet open. I'm gonna have to think of a way to spice these up, I think, because they're steadily getting more and more quiet. Yeah, like we haven't got any lined up. I didn't prep any. So it might be that I do some other work today instead. You have to think of ways to spice these up a little. I've been playing this demo for the past few days, barely finished it. Oh, which demo? getting rubbed. It's like super hot today, and yet Miso sits on top. One of his favorite spots is on top of our PCs. And it's like, it's gotta be mega hot right now. That can't be nice. Oh, hang on, where did my chat go? Oops, hang on, let me pop it out. The Adventures of Elliot. Oh, that sounds familiar. End of the month right now maybe plays into it. Yeah, maybe. It's sort of, over the last few streams, I've been steadily getting quieter anyway. And I'm like, oh, I need to think of a spicy new thing to jazz them up, new them up a little, you know. Hi, no, you're not late. I started 10 minutes ago. I'm wondering whether to put in the title like, oh, they're not, you know, hard to get anymore. But I don't know how to word that. No longer a lottery in brackets. I hope this weather cools down before DinoCon in July. Yeah, I was thinking that today actually, because I was gonna book my hotel for that. And the hotel I stayed in this past weekend, which is at the same venue, was not very far, but it was kind of a not nice walk. It was a 20-minute walk, so it wasn't far, but it was like along a main road without a path. And like, if the weather's fine, I'm totally chill walking that, if I don't have my suitcase. But if the weather's like scorching heat, that will not be good, you know? And the Ubers from there are pretty cheap anyway, but I'm sort of factoring out like, do I stay in one a bit closer? Because it kind of, the price of getting an Uber every day kind of cancels out the slightly more expensive daily price, you know what I mean? Pardon me. No longer a lottery. Maybe I'll just write that and hope that people understand what that means. It's 35°C in France. Yeah, it's the same here. I had to stop my cats from melting themselves by howling to be let on the balcony all day long. Yeah, cats just love to like lay in it. And I'm like, damn, bro. They are desert animals, so I kind of trust them to like be able to handle it, but no worries, Naomi, if you can even hear me. I'll type it. It's gonna be 37 on Friday, are you kidding? Holy shit, let me have a look at mine. I think it's cooling down from today, but it's still in the 30s. Alright, so today was oh, never mind, I lied. Today was 34, tomorrow's 35, Wednesday's 25, which is weird. Thursday's 29, Friday's 27, Saturday's 25, Sunday's 24, so it kind of wiggles a bit and then it chills out by the weekend. 25 is perfect. I like 25. 25 and 24. I hope this isn't a sign of it going back down to like 15 or something. If it stays around 20, I'll be very happy. My old girl spent the day moving around the apartment to find a sunny spot to nap. Oh my god. We lucked out here. Tomorrow's the hottest day at 29. Holy shit. Yeah, we have, I think we had 4 30-degree days in a row. Today was the hottest. I think Friday was 29, and that was the day I was traveling. Saturday was 30, but I was inside all day in the aircon, luckily. Sunday was 32 or something, and I had to travel back, and that was very melty. Luckily the train had aircon this time though. Oh my god, my 2-hour train up there on Friday had no aircon. And at first I was like, oh, it's fine, it's whatever, we're in the shade. But as the 2 hours slowly went on, because of course the train is not ventilated, there's no open windows or anything, so it just steadily just became more and more of a hotbox. And people ended up sort of standing by the doors just to get a breeze when the doors opened at a station. Apparently a few people at Confuzzled suffered a heat stroke. Oh my god. So I know someone who fainted. I'm not surprised there were heat stroke people at all. Bye Shay, thanks for saying hi. Yeah, I heard about someone, because the dealer's den was really cool. The aircon was too strong even, some people were cold. And the rest of the hotel was really warm, so people going in and out ended up getting really sick, like from the change in temperature. It's like, come on, everywhere is so hot, and yet this one room is super cold. Like, why is there no balance? In the Balkans, it's not even super hot, it's very comfortable. Oh, that's good. Oh, hi Ethan. For some reason, YouTube tries to auto-translate things, and it auto-translated your message to this. Like, the word this. I wonder if I can turn that off. No, I don't think so. Oh, you've received 2, thank you guys. Well hey, thank you Ethan, I see you sent one in. Alright, we're gonna do whatever commissions come in, and then in between maybe we'll work on some prints that I've been putting off for ages. So at least I look a little bit productive. Yeah, it was all over the Telegram chat, luckily they're recovering. Oh good. Did I see you there, Forevermore? Sorry if I did and I didn't notice, because my brain is terrible. I had some people come up be like, oh, you've done a commission for me, and then they'd show me their character, and I could not remember it at all. and I was like, oh yeah, it's you, but inside I was like, oh no, I don't remember. But I was very, very thankful that they came to say hi. Sadly I wasn't there. Oh, I see, just in the Telegram chat. Yeah, I've been lurking on there after I left. There was a bit of drama in the dealer's den chat because someone wouldn't shut up about something and everyone was like, who are you? Luckily that happened after I left, but inevitable, I suppose. Tickets were hella expensive. Oh no, are they getting higher and higher? Because it seems like as soon as I want to get into conventions, the prices are going way, way up. And I'm sure that's no coincidence, because I feel like everyone else wants to also get into conventions, because I'm sure they all lost their jobs the same way I did. But it's annoying. Like, don't make them... I wonder why it went up so much. It's annoying. Because, like, for some people it's like the one weekend of the year where they can, like, be themselves. So that seems mean. Hang on, I'm working on, I'm just about to send some invoices, by the way, so you guys who sent one in, I will send you one shortly. Yeah, I'll be at DinoCon, luckily. That's a shame. I'd love to do the full weekend next year, but yeah, the price scared me this year. So I just tried for one day, but the one day went really well, so I'll try next year for the whole weekend. Oh, hi, Ali-chan! Thanks for sending in a YCH request. I sent the invoices out today. Yeah, everywhere seems to be going up in price. It's so sad. Like, I used to go to DinoCon before it rebranded to DinoCon. Back then it was TetsuCon, and it was like, I think it was £60 for 2 days, and I was like, you know, I clutched my pearls, but it's like, oh, I have a really good time there. You know, I'll allow myself £60 for 2 days of this. Plus it was in London, so I didn't have to pay anything else, you know, I just live here and stuff. But of course, now that they're making it bigger and bigger, the price keeps going up, and I'm like, oh, why can't... Sometimes I just don't want things to get bigger and better, I just want them to stay the same. Because like, I enjoyed them before, and I could afford them before, and when things get bigger and better, it's like, well, I'm happy for you, but you're cutting people out now, it's getting too expensive. Everyone's like, oh, we're gonna maximize this, we're gonna like, make this big and make it great and make it this, and it's like, no, stop. Just make things okay. It doesn't have to be incredible, amazing. Just make it nice. Right? Doesn't need to be big, wowie zowie. Tickets I bought were a little cheaper. What, you mean to DinoCon? Was it cheaper than £60 for 2 days? I haven't actually looked at the... because I paid for my table, which included entry, so I didn't actually know. Tickets. Oh, for 2 days it's now 75, so it's not loads more. Sunday it's only £40. Oh, that's nice. You can just go for 1 day for cheap as well. Yeah, for 2 days it has gone up. It used to be 60, now it's 75 for a weekend. Now it's 50 just for the Saturday. Oh my gosh. This music is zenning me out. Oh, fast. Thank you, Mensquitos. Alright, Mensquitos is paid. So we're gonna go ham. Boosh! Let's get rid of bleep. There we go. Maybe, oh, because I think they had early bird prices, didn't they? So maybe you got those. Glad to hear CFZ went well for you. Yeah, it was good. They did mess me around a bit. I will say that. So like, everyone was very nice to me, so it wasn't too bad, but they were a little bit disorganized with me. So like, hang on, so don't gotta do the goggles, but scarf would be nice. Okay. So what they did, right, in the email, that was like, congrats, you got a table, this is what's up. They were like, setup is on Friday afternoon, and anyone dealing on Saturday can use this time, like this slot to set up. And I was like, okay. I was very originally gonna come on just like take the train up to Birmingham from London on the Saturday morning and then just go home afterwards. As time progressed, I realized that was not a great idea because it's probably a big con and I'll probably be absolutely knackered. So I was like, okay, I'll come up Friday evening. I have a friend who lives nearby and she said I could stay at her place, so like, okay, let's do that instead. And then later on in the Telegram chat, they were like, oh, by the way, pick up registration Friday afternoon. And I was like, oh, well, I was gonna come, you know, in the morning and set up then. Like, I was gonna stay at my friend's the previous night, but I was gonna come to the venue Saturday morning. And they're like, oh, you're not getting here earlier? And I was like, oh, well, I wasn't, but I guess I could. And they're like, well, if not, you can pick up your registration Saturday morning at 10. But Saturday morning at 10 is the same time that you set up. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just come Friday then, and then I can have a lot of Friday afternoon set up. We'll just come early, and then I can have loads of time. Whatever, fine. Months pass, it's time to go. I go up on Friday, I get there for 2 p.m. when registration opens. I go to register, and they're like, oh, you're not allowed, because you only have a ticket for Saturday. And I was like, oh, well, in the email and, you know, in the telegram, people were like, come on Friday. And they were like, no, you're Saturday only. And I was like, okay. I did figure that at first, but people were telling me otherwise when I did specify I was Saturday only, but fine, whatever. So I couldn't get in to set up, so I just hung out outside all of Friday. Which was fine, because the weather was great. So I just kind of sat outside, had a bit of a picnic. There were lots of other people outside enjoying the weather, so it was a nice summery vibe. Had some nice food, had a Five Guys milkshake, you know, that kind of thing. Met with some friends in the evening. It was fine. I had a little moan at one of my friend's friends who was volunteering, and they were like, oh, it's okay. You can just, you know, if you come tomorrow to collect your registration, they're really quick. It will literally, like, it will be on the table, you just have to pick it up sort of thing. It'll be so quick, right? So I'm like, okay, fine, as long as it's quick, because, you know, I have to set up my table at the same time. Also, I had talked to the Dealer's Den director, the head guy, about this, and he said the same. He was like, yeah, just come, go collect your registration at 10 the next day, it should be really quick. Let them know that you're a dealer, etc, whatever. I'm like, fine, okay, as long as it's quick. Next day, we go to the place to get my registration, and there's a massive queue, and I'm like, I'm sorry? Everyone told me this would be quick. I also wasn't in the place where everyone was telling me it was, by the way. So I show up, I tell them, hey, I'm kind of dealing, I only have from 10 till 11 to set up my table. You guys opened at 10. And there's a massive queue. What do I do? And they're like, let me ask someone. And they were just on their like radio for ages. And then nothing happened. So I was waiting in this queue for about 20 minutes, sort of probably visibly seething. Got my registration after 20 minutes. Ran in to get my dealer's pass. And I was like, hey, by the way, this took me 20 minutes to get. And now I only have half an hour to set up. And they were like, oh. And they gave me my dealer's thing. And I just went and set up, and everyone around me, like my table neighbors, were like, oh, you're here, I didn't think you would be coming, you know, do you need any help and stuff? And I'm like, I'm sorry, it wasn't my fault, it's not like I overslept or anything, or forgot. They fucking would not let me in. So like, they were like, oh shit, and they offered to help and stuff, but I was like, no, it's okay, because, you know, like, I feel like it takes me longer to tell people what to do, you know, type thing. But they were really nice, and they were, you know, asking if I needed help and stuff. And it took me like just about an hour and a half to set up. So the den opened to sponsors, to like early VIP people at 11, and I got done at like 11:40. So I just kind of had to ignore those guys and just apologize and be like, hi, I promise it's, you know, it's not me, they didn't let me in, because it made me look bad, right? It made me look really unprofessional, like I showed up late and just didn't care. And I'm like, no, I actually planned, you know, I was very prepared for this, they did not let me in. So I had to apologize a lot. Once I was finally set up, it was totally fine, but I was so like sweaty and just like, just jittery and a bit mad, but you know. The rest of the day continued on, and it was really good, and I did well, so my anger dissipated, it was all fine. It was all worth it, because if it didn't go well, I'd be like, well, this was a whole fucking waste of time. But anyway, it was fine, and then But because I was only dealing Saturday, and apparently I was the only one who was Saturday only, you know, I had to immediately pack up at the end. I was the only one in this entire giant hall packing up in the silence, and there was like 2 staff members in there waiting for me, and I was just like, oh, I'm sorry, and but that was all fine. And then the guy leading me out, he was like, by the way, we have like a, you know, like a suggestions form at the end, like a critique form if you want to fill that out. And I'm like, oh yeah, I will be. It was just a bit crazy. Like, I think, like, they allow people to come for just a day table, but I don't think they have anything in place for when people actually do that. Because most people are there for the whole weekend. So I think they just forgot about the people who were only there for a day and just completely messed me up. So everyone else had 6 hours to set up and I had half an hour, so that's my story, the end. Let me catch up on the chat now. I felt very British today. I went to the big village fair near my home and saw live band outside, and they were loud but amazing. Oh, that's such a summery feel. That I love a village fair. My town used to have a little fair, but they stopped. I think it got probably just got too unpopular. Which is sad. What a mess. Badge registration at Eurofronts is always such a mess. Oh no, you'd think that these big places would be like prepped. It's always the case, isn't it? Like these big things, you're like, oh, I bet they're super organized, they know what they're doing, this and that. And then you show up and it's like, oh, everyone's a toddler. I should have known. It's the same with work. Like you think of all these like big animation studios, like, oh, they get so much done, they know exactly what they're doing. And then you work for them and they're just on fire and you're like, oh, everyone here... Nobody here knows what the hell they're doing. I will give them, though, like, it was both the most and least organized thing I've ever been to, because they were organized in a lot of senses. Like, they had loads of staff, loads of security on site. They had loads of, like, free snacks and drinks. Because it was so hot, you know, they wanted to make sure people had enough salt, had enough water. And there was a lot going on, and there was so many rooms with so many things going on, and there was like food trucks outside, and you know, so they're organized in that sense. But then when it came to just the odd thing like me, they just forgot, I guess. I was kind of the only one only doing Saturday, so I guess they were like, oh, lol. Oh, oops. There was one other pair of people doing Saturday and Sunday, but they had the same problem in that because they had day tickets, not weekend tickets, they weren't allowed to set up Friday. So they set up Saturday morning and they weren't, you know, they took ages to register, same as me. But it was just us 3, and I only found that out later. They came to my table to say hi and they were like, oh, we also had the same problem. And I was like, no way. It turns out they're also Warrior Cats people, so I was like, no way. Maybe it's just, maybe they're just Warrior Cats racist, I don't know. There was also the fire alarm, yeah! I don't know if it was ours, I think, because apparently everyone was saying, it was either last year or the year before, a fire alarm went off really early and it was really cold. And of course some people were in sort of kinky parties and some people were asleep and some people had showered, so some people were like really naked outside and they were freezing cold and they got really sick. This time there was an alarm at 11 PM. I remember because me and my friend were in our hotel chatting and then we got the message and we were like, oh lol, I'm glad I'm here and not there. But I don't think it was for long this time. Apparently, you know, they were much more organized at sorting it out, so it wasn't too bad this time. And also because the weather was so hot, it wasn't nearly as hot outside. So yeah, there was another fire alarm, but it wasn't as bad as the last time it happened, apparently. Or at least people only mention it offhand, like, haha, there was another fire alarm last night, and that was it, you know. So I assume it wasn't actually, you know, too bad. I'm sorry for asking now what app to use to draw. No problem. It's Clip Studio Paint. It's written on the right. It's nice. I like it. I've been using it for a while now. Oh my god, I really need to turn off this auto-translate thing because it keeps auto-translating like every little word. Okay, should we do, what kind of background do you want for this guy? Usually I do sort of the eye color, but I was thinking maybe pale blue for the scarf as well, but don't know if that'll blend in too much. Let's try that. But yeah, sorry for my rant. I was so pissed off, and I I told a lot of friends of what was going on. I had a lot of friends advocating for me, which was nice, and they kept offering like, oh, do you want me to talk to someone? Do you want me to talk to someone? And I did have one friend, oops, window popping out, who helped a lot. That was the one I was staying with actually. But everyone else, I was like, no, it's okay. Like, because I don't want a million people going up to them and causing a stink. Because I don't want to get blacklisted. They'll be like, oh, this person's a piece of work. You know, they've got all of their little minions to do, you know, to fight for them. But I will be sending like a thing being like, I'll be polite, but I'll be like, hey, so this kind of did not work. And I had no time. I'm glad I didn't go this year. I doubt my anxiety would cope. It was only at the Hilton that the alarm went off, so if you weren't staying there, it was kind of fine. Because the Hilton's mad pricey. The people who stay in there, I'm like, damn. Background is spotty like that, thank you. Okay. Sorry, I had a hiccup. No problem. What's the date today? It's the 25th. 5. Alright, so next we'll go on to Ethan. I'm so happy I get to draw your little pigeon boy. I think I drew him once, right? A long time ago. Hello, Miso. What do you want? Why are you meowing? Do not climb the door, please. Oh no, not Ethan. Sorry, Riley. Oh my god. Sorry, I kept calling you Ethan for some reason. I sent you an invoice, by the way, Riley, if you want to go for it. No worries if not, though. In the meantime, I'll send these 2 others that came in. Oh, let's send that separately. Hang on. Let's get rid of that. Sorry, Riley. My brain is bamboozled. Oh shit. No! The closed PayPal. That's not what you meant to do. Alright, so Miss... I'm not quite sure who this is in the chat because they put under their name in stream they just put Miss. I'm not sure if they pressed enter too soon or something. Enter. That's for an anthro, so off that goes. Misfile. Aha, there we go. Okay, let me finish the I nearly wore jeans out today. Oh my god. Do not wear jeans above 18 degrees, I'd say. Maybe 20. I've become very anti-jean though. Since COVID, I used to wear skinny jeans because I'm a millennial, but since COVID, when I was wearing a lot of like baggier trousers, I was like, no, this is the way. This is the way. Over 300 pounds for a space in a room you don't even get to split the cost. Some people in my first to chat were talking about the price proposal not being worth it if you're from the US. I'm surprised Americans come here, to be honest, because all the American cons are much, much bigger. But yeah, 300 pounds, I would say that was for the room, though. Not for a space in the room. And you do get to split the cost. I don't know, certain hotels are weird like that, and they might be like, no, but I just go to regular normal people hotels, and they're like, I don't know, for three nights it might be like 40 to 50 pounds a night. And you can get that with like 2 beds, you can split it. But I don't know if I don't think I can split with anyone at DinoCon, so I think I'm just paying the full price. But there's definitely cheaper hotels, people just need to shop around. Like if you're staying in the con hotel, yeah, it's gonna be mad expensive. But let the Americans stay in America anyway, because everything here gets so crowded and so expensive. I was talking to some people who were like, oh, I applied for MCM London and I got in, but I'm from Canada, and I'm like, no, let us have a chance to get in. I want to get in. Yeah, no, skinny jeans suck. I'm glad they're not the thing anymore. They were the thing when I was young, and now they're not the thing, so it's fine. Oh, Riley is paid. Thank you, Riley. Right, we'll move on to... I did send an invoice to Miss Firewolf as well, by the way. Alright, I'm excited to draw Pigeon Boy. The confuzzle size says the Hilton. Yeah, the Hilton is mad expensive, don't stay there. 384 per person for a single bed. Then you get a double bed. And then you split it. They're just priced dumb. Like, just don't get the single bed. In a lot of hotels, a double bed will be the exact same cost as a single bed, so you just get shafted if you're on your own. YouTube silenced you? What the hell? It's mostly people from Europe or Brits who are in the US now. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, I just like to complain. The American cons are so much bigger and crazier, so I'm surprised they come here. But yeah, to see friends, that makes sense. Just go. They should just go to Premier Inn. They should know about Premier Inn, being British. Oh my god! Hello, Coles Rock. Wait, yeah, you must have just come back today, right? We're hustling. Alright, I'm being really slow, because I'm too... I told everyone in the chat, by the way, about our hell time getting into the dealer's den. So everyone, Emily R in the chat is the person I was talking about who was the same as me, where they couldn't get in Saturday till quite late, and we were annoyed together. Oh, plane tickets from the US UK are pricey, awful. Yeah, I can imagine. If you're suiting, staying in the con hotel is an unmatched experience. Yeah, but you're gonna pay for the unmatched experience though, right? Like the Hilton is a posh hotel. I'd rather just stay like a 10-minute walk away and then just walk in. Because you can also, like, when I had my dealer's suitcase, I could just leave it at the hotel. You know, like they have their like room that you get a ticket for leaving your thing in there. So you just like leave your suit in there. And then there's like this, isn't there like a headless lounge where you can store your suit or something? I don't know. I was just talking about how US people attend dock me and I can't understand how it's worth it for them. Yeah. They earn so much more at home, I guess. I guess they just want to see new customers and stuff, but... Are you sneezing, Miso? Oh my god, he's laying on the cooling pad. Oh my god, he finally figured it out. Oh wait, no, he was trying to reach a toy. I've got this like cooling pad for Miso, but I don't think he's really figured it out that it's meant to be cool. He just kind of tries to dig at it, you know? Oh my god, they said the same to me. Like, when I left the den, they also asked me to fill out a feedback form, and I was like, oh yeah. I was like, that was brave of you, you know. I was being polite as possible because I was, you know, I had to pack up Saturday and I was just exhausted and kind of grouchy. So I was trying my best not to appear grouchy. I don't even know if it was Irish that I spoke to or if it was a, someone else. I didn't want to, you know, be like, this was pretty bad to them, you know? Can't store them in the lounges here. Oh. But yeah, I didn't suit, so I don't really know. I imagine it is loads better, but yeah, if you want to... Yeah, if you want... You know, everyone else is gonna want that, so you have to kind of pay for it, right? They do give you a discount, like, if you order via Confuzzled or something, but I'm just way too cheap for that. I can't be doing with these, like, big, posh, expensive hotels. Oh, I missed your rant earlier. Oh god. A condensed version. They said I could come Friday afternoon to set up. Turns out I couldn't. So I was just hanging around Friday. I come Saturday morning to set up. But I have to get registration first, which is at the same time as setup. So I go to get registered. They told me it would be really quick. It took 20 minutes, so that only left me 40 to 30 minutes to set up. So I was still setting up while people were coming in, basically. So everyone else got like 6 hours to set up. And me and Emily got half an hour, basically. And it looked... I was just mad that... Like, luckily I don't have tons of stuff. I just mostly have prints and some keychains. So it's not too bad. But I was just mad because it made me look unprofessional. Like, it made me look like I was late. When I wasn't. Alright, big kitty stretch. Sorry, Riley, I was too busy ranting. Big kitty stretch. Yeah, I was a bit naff, but everyone was so, like, nobody was rude to me at any point. They just kept kind of blowing me off. They just kind of kept telling me things that weren't true, because so many people were like, oh yeah, just go here in the morning, it'll be really quick, it'll be fine. Like 5 different people told me that, and it didn't, yeah. It'll be constructive, they already had a piece of my mind. Yeah, I wish I was there when you were like going off at them, because I would have loved to have seen that. I think I was just very visibly pissed that day. Like, I didn't go off on anyone, but I was quite obviously grumpy. But yeah, I'll be nice in the feedback form. I'll, you know, I'll be like, you know, I appreciate everyone being nice and like trying to help and stuff, but this was not very good. Made me look bad. Made you look bad in front of the sponsor people. Oh, thank you, Forevermore. Hello. Tell them I said hello. That foot is way bigger than the other feet. Wait. Bird hands. Bird hands. Bird hands. Feel free to yell at me, by the way, if I get anything wrong. I can change stuff. Oh, hi, Floody, you're here! Oh yeah, and it was freezing. I mentioned that too, how some people... someone fainted because, they went from, like, Artist Alley to Dealer's Den, which went from, like, really, really hot to really, really cold. And I think someone passed out from it, because, you know... Oh! What are you doing, Miso? Why are you complaining? I did have a great time though. I will say, you know, make sure I say that, because I would like to go back next year if they'll have me, but I suppose next year nothing bad can happen because I'll hopefully be a weekender, but yeah, a little bit of drama. It felt nice that people were rooting for me though. Like I had quite a few friends that were I had a friend of a friend was like I'll go Karen for them, you know, like I'll go crazy for them, and I was like no, it's okay, like I don't want it to be my first confuzzled and their impression of me is like, oh, this is, you know, a bitch. But whatever. Why wouldn't they let you set up Friday? It was because I only had a Saturday ticket. So I had a Saturday table and a Saturday ticket. But I thought because I had a table, I'd be allowed to, you know, come in and set up Friday afternoon. Because in that email it said I could, but I think the email only was referring to weekend people and not one-day people. I get them being strict, not letting people in if they don't have the day ticket, even if they are a dealer and they can prove that they are, but because, you know, people come and hate crime at these things, but like, it was very annoying. Wait, I forget I have a magic wand tool. Why did I do that? There we go. Let me do his little pigeon nose nubbins as well, actually. So I'm so hellbent on the goss right now. I'm like autopiloting and forgetting things. Let's do some better fluffy wrists. I grabbed my handbag and stormed over with email receipts over a separate issue than another issue with me? Oh, I'm so sorry. FWA here a few weeks ago apparently had a load of issues with the dealer organization. It was a new building that was overcrowded. Oh no. Going through growing pains. Yeah, I can understand that if it's a new venue, it's like trying to suss out everything. That's a shame. I heard I had some friends go there and they really like it. But yeah, I didn't hear you know, I wasn't in the circles, so I didn't hear any of the bad stuff. He texted me that he saw you on Saturday but couldn't reach you. Oh, that's a shame. I heard that the queue was really long to get in, so some people couldn't make it. I do think they should have let a few more people filter in. Like, it was very comfortable. Like, it didn't feel super cramped and crowded at any point. Which was good. But they probably could have done with letting a few more people in. Just because it helps us earn a bit more as well. I think some people who were near the back of the... because it was like a one-way line around the dealer's den. I think some people at the back were saying how it was really, really empty because, you know, people were making their way around from the front. And taking a while to get to the back, but, you know, they need to be really careful not to have a crush situation, don't they? So I get why. Are you shooting for dealer's den next year? I'd like to, if they'll have me, because, like, they give a bit of priority to new people. So if you say, you know, they have a section that's like, oh, have you dealt with us before? And you say no, I think they give you a bit of priority, which is nice. But I don't know if I'll get the same next year. I did well though, so hopefully. But some friends that I know that applied didn't get in, and their stuff's way better than mine. So you wonder sometimes, don't you? Like, it can be a variety thing, but I feel like me and my friend are the same kind of vein of, like, sort of like semi-realism wildlife art type thing, so, which you don't usually see at these things, so I didn't think that would affect it, but I don't know, it makes me nervous when she doesn't get accepted into things, because she's so incredibly good, and she's in the same niche as me, that I'm like, well, if she doesn't get in, what hope do I have, you know? So hopefully they'll have me next year, but we'll see. Another friend of mine seems to get in every year, so maybe I shouldn't worry. Apparently also you get a discount for your first year? Which, I mean, I don't know the price of it normally, but damn, if I had known that, I probably would have tried for the whole weekend to take advantage. But I don't know. I would like to try though. I'd like to try the Scottish one in February too. Oh, bye Firefly! No one tells you the important things when doing these setups. Yeah. Yeah, it was a great experience, yeah. They didn't say anywhere that you needed a Friday ticket for the con setup. Yeah, they didn't. In all the emails, they were just like, setup is on Friday, and that was it. You know. So no wonder Saturday people thought that, right? Accepted my application knowing I didn't have one, so I assumed there was a different setup arrangement. Yeah, me too. Hi, base plate tree. I mean, I'm so grateful for the experience of being there. I did thank them. Yeah, I thanked them too. It was annoying, but it was like, you know, it was still nice to be there. You got back from fishing? Oh, I want to go fishing. That's like such a summer vibe, right? I haven't been fishing since I was little, because I used to live by the sea, but no longer. I mean, you'd have to have a friend with a boat, which wasn't easy to come by. A lot of these events are lottery system based. Maybe you select a couple, few, but you just gotta be lucky. Yeah, I think, I can't remember. I know MCM for sure is curated. I'm not sure if Confuzzled is. I know London Fermi is lottery based because they want to give, you know, new people a chance. I'm not sure if Confuzzled is lottery based just because it's such a big one. but maybe. They do have like a smaller artist alley type thing, which is like first come first serve. And that's for like smaller artists who just want a little table type thing. Okay, I think we just about done this guy. Sorry, it took me ages because I was so busy waffling. Usually I do a background the same color as the eyes, so I'll do this, but let me know if you want me to change it. Especially since his eyes are closed. Oops. I'm a little annoyed, I can't find my headphones anywhere, so I had to go upstairs to my room. Last time I was watching one of your streams, Dad thought I was on the phone. Oh. Were you like chatting to the chat? Like, speaking out loud? Scrolling through the Telegram chat. Oh, because you could hear me out loud, I guess? Yeah. Scrolling through the Telegram chat. Apparently there was an issue with suitors going to the Peppa Pig event. Oh, yeah. There's a Peppa Pig sort of building, sort of indoor playground, I guess. And they own sort of some picnic tables in a playground, which is kind of near where the con was. And I think people just assumed it was a public playground, but it wasn't. It was owned by the Peppa Pig place, so they were like, please don't use that. So that was fair. It was right there, so I can see why people went on it. You know, it does just look like a public playground. You know, people usually stop as soon as you tell them not to, and they're like, oh shit, okay. So it was alright. The guy next to me I've been dealing for a while said social media does impact the dealers list, but it's nice that they prioritize new people, and the art alley is an excellent idea. Yeah, I think they do seem to put a lot of effort into making sure that a lot of people get a chance, like with the artist's alley. Like, because it's such a big con, it's such a nice, it's so nice to let smaller vendors, you know, vend at one. Because some people just had like a tiny amount of stock. And you'd never sort of get into a con that size in a million years, you know. Well, in a million years. With that, you know, with such a small amount of stock. So it's nice that they... It's nice that they do that. Oh, everyone's paid up. Thank you, Firewolf. Oh, we've received some more. Okay, let me send some more invoices out. While we're here. 3 full bodies. Let's have a look. Oh my god, we got like an owl. An owl cat. A saber tooth. Oh, hey! Thank you, Emily, for sending one. I recognized your art style immediately as soon as I opened it. Okay, let's send those. Full body. Boosh, there we go. I've decided to exist. Hello. Oh, stripe on the butt. Aha! Yes, sorry about that. Thank you for catching it. I was not looking at the butt. I should have been looking at the butt. Oh, I love sabers. I need to... I've barely ever drawn them, and I'm very sad about that because I love prehistoric animals. And you'd think a prehistoric cat, I'd be all over that. By the way, when the stream is over, I send all these out in an email, so you'll receive your finished little guy in an email. Let's delete some of these. Emails. There we go. It's like I get every email in the world when I'm doing these streams. Alright, Miss Firewolf is next. I saw too late that you said add the pet dragon. You're willing to pay extra if you add the pet dragon. I'm sorry I missed that. If you really do want it, I could probably send you a second smaller invoice. But for now it depends what you want. For now I'll not have it, but if you really want it then I can do. No, that's not the colour that I wanted. Oh my god, my brain's extra slow today. Boosh. Miss Firewolf. Boosh. Social media is a mixed bag. I know these aren't technically social medias, but I left Discord at the start of the year and Reddit about a month back. Oh, I hate to admit that I'm a Reddit user too. I liked it at first because I just joined, you know, like art subreddits and animal subreddits and be like, oh, and then of course it starts sending you like rage baity stuff, and you're like, no, please. I thought it was free of that, but luckily I saw that you can turn off suggestions, so now I only see the Reddits that I follow, so it's much better. I'm much less angry now. We packed a punch with this guy. He's an anthro and he's got 4 wings. Cat duck hybrid. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Hi, Half a Shrike. Thanks so much, Riley. That's fine. Don't worry. Okay. It's so untapped. Sabers is where I'm thinking going next as well. Yes. I think it's because my preference with cats is usually like the small big cats, if that makes sense. The medium cats. You know, like caracals, servals, Asian golden cats. I don't think sand cat counts because it's really little, but I'm counting it. Clouded leopards. You know those weird awkward in-betweeny cats? And like the cheetah's the king of those because cheetah's kind of built like a big cat but is spiritually a little cat. Because he's pathetic and he can't roar and he's scared and he's weak. I love cheetahs. I love how pathetic they are. They're so silly. If not a caracal, a finch should be a serval or a cheetah for sure. How long have you been drawing for? It depends. I've been drawing like for fun, like since I was little. So since maybe, you know, 6 or something. But I've been drawing like digitally and like more properly since I was like maybe 12, I think, and I'm almost 30. So, oh, disgusting. Ew. I'm touching grass every day and I'm so happy. Oh, I want that to be me. I try to go outside a lot on the weekends. Doing the urban sketching thing. But I do also succumb to the doom scrolling during the weekdays. It's so nice, you know when you like on a trip or you go on a holiday or something and you barely check your phone and you just feel so alive? It's crazy that. But then you get home and you're like, I should keep that up, and you realize home is really boring. So you fall back into it. It's not like you can realistically fill your day with fun activities all the time at home. That is slightly higher. Smoosh you down a little bit. That's a long time. It sure is. Unfortunately. Payment isn't going through an invoice despite having the funds. Okay. Are you using a PayPal or are you using a card? Maybe try another card. If not, I could try send a different invoice. Who's this? Furthermore. I'm not sure which one is yours, because I don't want to say the email out loud, but this one just came with a blank your name in stream, so I'm guessing that's you. Are you the one with Piper? Maybe try doing the good old restart. I like chill streams too, Goose of Knowledge. Piper Sabertooth. Okay. Maybe try restarting PayPal. And if that doesn't work, maybe I'll try send you a new one. And if that doesn't work, I'll send you a paypal.me link or something. I prefer not to use those because they're a little bit less secure, but like, we trust each other, right? We trust each other. I keep doing one side way bigger than the other. There you go. I don't mind if you have it amiss. Sorry, I'm not quite sure what that means. Give it amiss? Yeah, if you'd rather cancel, that's okay as well. I never know how to pose anthros. Should I put hands in the pockets like you have? Because they're cool. Oh wait, the sleeves end way earlier than I thought. Sorry, I was autopiloting again. Man, I've been in hoodie mode. These are trouser pockets. I'm such a dingus. So, is this a shirt and then something else? gonna do the classic little anthro pose where they're just like, ooh, with their arms out. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. It's I forgot the name. It's a tight shirt, also kind of pants. Okay, yeah, I think a leotard. I'm terrible at fashion, if you can't tell. I'm like, what is that? We've got more wings. I have to squash this one down a little. Wings. And tail. Let's tail start here. Rump tail. Let's fix that. That needs to come down here a little. Oh, am I gonna tangent? Sort of. Let's make that toe bigger. There you go, I'm happier now. Hello! Oh my god, it's so hot in the UK. I know, right? It's the melt edition stream. It's mad. So today I was strategically trying to figure out when to open the windows. You know, wait till the sun has left that side of the building and hopefully the cool air will come in. But keeping the blinds down for most of the day and the windows closed. And just hoping and praying for the best. Miso's been noticeably way more liquid. He's like, you know, plastered out onto the floor. Usually he's the one to curl up into blankets type cat, instead of like a layout splooted kind of cat, but you know, he's definitely laying out like a puddle today. Kansas is scientifically flatter than IHOP's pancake. Oh god. That sounds unpleasant. Hang on 1 second. There we go. It's so hot in France too. Yeah, I can imagine. You probably have the same thing going on right now, don't we? It's 34 here today, I think. 35. 35 again tomorrow, and then 25 on Wednesday, so it drops by 10 for some reason. Then up to 29 again, then down to 26, then 25, then 24. So I think it's like steadily going down. It says part cloud the weekend though, so I hope it's not like muggy heat. But at least the sun is less, I don't know, deadly. But I do like a sunny day, but not when it's like desert vibes, you know. Not when it wants to kill you. I completely forgot to ask how Miso's doing. I hope he's okay with the heat. Yeah, luckily he's not too bad, because he's very, very short-haired. He's basically hairless. So he's not too bad. Sometimes I like wet my hands and like rub him to cool him down, and he doesn't seem to mind that. I also have a cooling mat for him that he doesn't... He's too stupid to figure out, but it is there. When I came back yesterday, I immediately sort of gave him a bucket with a thin amount of water, and then... So he loves grass, so I put grass in it, and he was trying to fish that out, so that was a nice little wet game for him. But yeah, no, luckily he's usually fine. It's the cold that I worry about with him, because he's almost hairless, but he just cuddles up with us when it's cold, so that's not too bad either. I'm trying to think, like, it wasn't that long ago I had the heated blankets on, now that I think about it, which is crazy to think about. And the weather's been very uppy-downy this spring, isn't it? More than usual. Yeah, I hope I'm pretty sure you have animals, right? I hope they're doing well. You have to walk your dog in a dress. Oh god, I hope you're not walking your dog in 30 degrees, are you? My gosh. That's spicy. $30C ain't too bad compared to where I am. Okay, but I'm gonna say, if you're an American, I'm pretty sure you're sat in AC right now. If you're not, apologies. But usually I get Americans who are like, that's not too bad. And I'm like, well, I bet everywhere you go there's AC. Like, nearly everywhere. Yeah, 35. I remember when I was younger, 25 was a hot summer. Like, that was pretty lucky. We used to have very sort of low 20s type summers, which were nice. And people would flee to the south of Europe to have some extreme heat if they were really feeling it. This is not the music that I want. Do you want to keep going with Stardew Valley? Hang on, it did recommend a Katamari one. Maybe I'll click that. Where's that gone? It's disappeared. Let's do this one. We're gonna have relatively hot weather in Norway as well. I'm not really excited for that because I dry up like a raisin in hot weather. Oh god, I'm sorry. Let me know if the music's ever too loud, by the way. It's hard to tell. I live in the former attic of the house. Oh, good god. Yeah, that's a place to die. You can miss out on Piper, by the way, Finch. Okay, no problem. I'll grey you out. Sorry about that. Our chihuahuas are really enjoying getting their tan on. Oh my gosh. True, there's AC, but I'm not typically in the buildings. But if you start overheating, can you then go into the buildings to cool off? I'm happy that our 100-year-old house is old wood and brass ceiling fan. Oh, an 100-year-old house with a ceiling fan? A brass one? That sounds well nice. I'm trying to install in a 150-year-old house. It's way too expensive, so yeah, melting in front of a huge fan is the only way to survive. Yeah. All of our houses are too old. Hello, just dropping in. Hello! I miss you. Thanks for hanging out at con. Oh, hi, Beck! Yeah, it was so nice to hang out. Are you guys still there? I hope you guys had a good time. That's okay, no worries forevermore. Maybe another time. And if not, there's no problem. I'll cancel it for you. So happy my lab mix is not overweight like so many labs. She would not handle the heat. Yeah, dogs in the heat, it gets scary. Luckily I haven't really seen anyone. I live opposite like a dog park, and luckily I haven't really seen any dogs out there today, so people are behaving. You do get some people who still insist on walking their dogs, and it's like, no! Like, I know they're annoying when you leave them in, but please, like, it's too hot for them. Right, mouth. Is there a... There's a tongue. Yeah, it used to be a worker's cottage, had an okay, I guess, extension. Okay. I live in a converted Victorian house. So what used to be, you know, classic sort of long, narrow townhouse that, you know, some bastard landlord has converted into 5 flats. So we have one floor of this house. And it is nice, but it's little. And the landlord doesn't really look after the building. Like, it's kind of falling apart outside and gross inside. Gross in the like the shared area inside, but the actual apartments themselves they're pretty okay. He does a bit of upkeep, so I can't be too mad compared to some of the things you see around here. We don't have a mold problem, for example, and that's like almost impossible to find in England, but yeah, it's an old building, so we get there's a lot of like heat leakage from the windows because they're single glazed. But it's too expensive to upgrade them, so nobody ever does. And it's not, you know, it doesn't really work in the summer either, because then you get heat leaking in, which is what we're having right now. But luckily our living room, where my desk is north facing. So it gets hot in here, but not as hot as it could be, you know. Our bedroom is south facing, and that does get hot, but we just close that off during the day and we don't ever notice it, so it's fine. And then when it's evening or night, when the sun is gone, we can open the window and it cools down quite a bit. Finch, I filled in a form, still at com, I may need you to DM me. Oh, sure. Yeah, I see your thing. Can send via telegram if need be. Okay. So usually I send the invoice when I get to you. Is that all good? Good. I send them through an email when they're finished, but if I could probably get it on Telegram too. Just Telegram is the annoying thing with Telegram is that it's mobile only, and I do everything via PC, so I have to like sort of get it on the phone first. But it's just a link, so it's not too bad. Our garden was a quarry. Oh shit! I found the front bit of a steam engine when digging through the garden. That's insane. That's such a cool find, though. Hi Finch, it's been so long since I went on a stream. I unfortunately can't stay for long. That's no problem. It's nice for you to say hi. Nice to see you. Oh god, my line's not completely blank. Oh god, they're not. Yeah, I still appreciate when people come to say hi, even if it's short. Like, it's cute. It's like, oh. They do have a web version? Oh shit, I was trying to find it the other day. Telegram. View desktop. Telegram desktop channel view in Telegram. Telegram download. Telegram desktop! Oh, you're right. How did I not find this the other day? Is it not in browser? I have to download it. That's okay though. Well, let's not do that now, but okay, thank you. And a meat cleaver? Oh god. Oh, I'm a dingus. Everyone's like, no, there is a desktop program. I was trying to look earlier because I wanted to lurk in the dealers chat, but I'm an idiot and I couldn't find it. I didn't look hard, to be fair. Me problem. Yeah, I feel that, creature, I feel that. It's hard to pace yourself. Oh, hi, Elgo. Nice to see you again. Oh, thank you forevermore, no problem. Alright. Let us continue. Add these chains before I forget. Tail time. Anyone remember this music, by the way? I recognized it very quick, but that's because I used to use a lot of music from this in speed paints. Don't know if you guys also recognize it. It's an old classic. Not too old though. A semi-old classic. To be honest, I won't be surprised if it didn't. Everything's an app only. Yeah, I think that's why I gave up pretty quick. Because I did have Messenger on as software on my PC, but they discontinued it, and I could still use it on desktop because I just used it via Facebook. But WhatsApp luckily has a desktop version because I couldn't be bothered only looking at my phone for that. You know, when I'm like working during the day, it's so annoying looking at my phone because it's like over there on the desk. I'm gonna head ready to bed, put my YouTube video to fall asleep. You'll have nice whatever time it is for you. I should be able to stay longer next time. No worries, nice for you to come, creature. Have a nice sleep. That sounds really good right now. Just bed and YouTube. That's how I go to sleep as well. Though this recently, I've just had the same video to fall asleep to. And it's getting boring, but it's really good at getting me to sleep, like it's so chill. But I'm starting to get, like when I start to get bored of a video, my mind starts to wander and then the video doesn't work anymore. But it's been working for probably like a month, which is pretty crazy. Right, I think we're just about done with this guy. I'll do background. Should I do blue? Let's do blue. Oh wow. You hear that? Brrr. Charlie's here too. Hello. Yeah, it is Journey Wren. You got it. Sorry, I saw that really late. Hope you guys have had a nice con. I was sad I couldn't stay longer, but yeah, I only got the day ticket just to like test the waters a little bit. And now that I know that I also have friends that go, it's a bit easier to stay longer next time. Because imagine if I went and I didn't know anyone there like all weekend, and I'd just be like, okay. I hope this looks good, Miss Firewolf. Only recently YouTube algorithm decided to show me videos I used to watch over 9 years ago. Oh. Like, here's a little blast from the past for you. Oh. Hi Finch, it's been a while, but I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well too. No, you're not yapping too much, don't worry, Triangle. Train Game Yaks. I think Fred is Triangle. Bad. Okay. Next we have Icarus. Thank you guys for being patient. I'm excited for this one. Look at this guy. This design. Look at him. He's amazing. Owlcat. Alright, what's the notes on this one? No notes, okay. Oh, thank you, Beck. Thank you guys. It was nice of you guys to adopt me for a little bit. Sorry I didn't get to say bye at con. No, same. It was all a bit frantic, wasn't it? Everyone's all over the place. I kind of, after done dealing, because I left the dealer's den late because I had to pack up the same day, because, you know, it was just one day dealer, and, like, afterwards I didn't know where anyone was, and I was starving, so I just had, like, a nice chill burger somewhere. And then some friends were like at Five Guys, so I met them there, and then another friend was at an artist lounge, so I met them there, and you just sort of get pulled in a lot of directions, right? And then Sunday morning, my friend I was staying with went to dealers, and then I just sort of picked up my suitcase that I was able to leave at the hotel, and I was like, I was kind of tempted to stick around. I was like, I still have the whole day here, and the weather's really nice. Like, I can't go in the hotel, but maybe I can like chill by the lake and do some drawing or something because the weather's so nice. And I was actually standing around near the lake for ages wondering what to do. I was like, oh, it's, you know, it's such a nice vibe. Maybe I'd just stay here. But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, ah. The later I leave it, the more tired I'll be for the big travel home, so it's best I just go home now. And I didn't want to disturb anyone and be like, hey, I'm outside if anyone wants to come outside, and then, you know, make people feel guilty for not going outside. So it was all good. I had a good few days though. The 15-minute takedown one. I was so scared because I was rushing around. I mean, I came to your table at this point, I think. I was rushing around trying to do a bit of shopping, and then they kept being like, oh, the den is closing in like half an hour, and then like 15 minutes, and I was like, ah! And I went around and I saw all the tables in a short amount of time, but I forgot to bring cash with me, so I ran back to get cash to buy stuff, but then everyone left, and I was like, no! And then I chatted to friends for a bit, and then I was like, you know what, I should probably take my table down, because I still gotta do that, you know. Yeah, I'm sad I didn't get to do much shopping, which is a shame. But I probably, I don't know, saved money, I guess. Hoping I'll catch them next time, maybe. But it was nice because, like, I'm so used to going to MCM London because that's my local con. But they usually let a lot of the same artists in each time, so kind of like, yeah, I've kind of seen it now, you know. And it's getting more and more expensive to attend each year. So it was nice to go to a con where all the artists were brand new, and I was like, oh, all this shopping potential. But alas. I feel a lot more open to staying the full Friday, Monday next time. Yeah, me too, me too. Especially because we'll have less issues. And now we know the gist. Like, I'm assuming this was your first Confuzzled as well? I might be wrong though. But I came just for the day just to suss it out. And I'll be happy to stay the whole time next time. Especially since I know I'll know people there. Because I think I had a feeling I would know people there, but you never know, you know. I love this guy. I know he's great. Watching the dance comp. Oh! Oh, I bet that slaps. Is that actually good? I really wanted to see the live auction. I think auctions are fun. As weird as that sounds. Very exciting. Did Izzy's Dalmatian coat go in the auction? Oh, I think YouTube is silencing my chat messages. Oh no. Mira had that earlier. I wonder if YouTube has changed something, because now it tries to auto-translate some messages and now it's being a bit funny maybe. Trying to tell a funny story about finding something in my garden, I think. A word that YouTube doesn't like. Oh no. It was my first Confuzzled I attended last year undercover for a few hours as an attendee to assess the vibes, but being in the den was a completely different experience. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, I think I did enjoy being in the den. I love servals so much. I don't see many, so I thought there'd be more serval suits, because servals are like semi-popular. I guess maybe they're normie popular, because they're like, you know, once they become a meme, they become like slightly normie popular, a bit like floppers. But servals are just, they're such a charismatic animal. Like those ears, man. Oh, oops. Is my internet funny? Sorry guys. Hope it's okay now. Is it good now? Ooh. It is, okay. Sorry, I typed that too late. Let's see. Considering I'm the only person from my Telegram group going to DinoCon this year, I'd be a nervous wreck, but try to keep my composure. Luckily, DinoCon's a good one to do solo, because most of it is lectures. Which doesn't sound fun, but I love it, because you feel like a scientist for a weekend. So I would do DinoCon on my own before. And you just sort of sit in the lectures and learn about animals, and it's really good. So I love that sort of thing. I love learning. So just sort of sitting and listening to experts was really cool. That was back when it was TetsuCon though. I'm hoping the vibes are the same as DinoCon. But there's like a lot more going on, you know, there's like multiple lectures going on at the same time type thing. But to be honest, yeah, DinoCon's a nice one to do solo, because there's a little bit of socializing, but most of it is sitting in talks, to be honest. But for the social stuff, maybe you can find me, and I'll probably be somewhere. I don't know what it's like as a dealer, but I'm pretty sure we get access to some stuff. I did ask some people at Confuzzled, actually. There were some dinosaur fans, and I was saying, like, oh, are you going to DinoCon? A lot of them said yes, so I think it's spread the word quite well. Quite a delay now. Okay, that's fine. You did submit a doodle. Oh, thank you. That's nice of you. I send sort of 2 invoices at a time, so I will get there. I will get there. Thank you guys for sending them in. Oh yeah, I heard about the Huskies at Confuzzled last year. I was like, oh, that's nice. I did like that this year the charity was small furries, because I feel like they get overlooked a lot. So I loved seeing all the rat pictures, because I'm a rat sucker. Yeah, imagine the Huskies at a fur con will go down very well. I saw a dog, actually, someone's service dog. They were gorgeous. And very chilled out. Oh, this is nice music. I don't know what this is from. Oops. I thought I selected... Oh, brrr. Damn, people have got tiny dicks today. I live next to a very, very long road, so people get very excited when it's empty and they go brrr, you know, all the way up the road. So we'll get that like late at night sometimes. Luckily, where our bedroom is, it's at the back, so it's mostly very quiet. It's strange. It's like our front, we're next to a main road, so it's quite noisy and you hear the city noise, but I quite like it during the day because it makes you feel like you're a part of the world, you know, you're like near the hustle and bustle. But then the bedroom is really quiet at the back, so we got the best of both, which is nice. However, recently the neighbours have been trying to build an extension, and that shit is noisy. That shit wakes me up hella early. And I'm pissed, but at the same time I feel like I can't complain because it has been improving my sleep schedule. Like, I have been waking up at a much better time and wanting to stay awake because the noise is so annoying. So like, I feel like I can't complain because it's like, well, I'm starting the day much earlier now, and that's a good thing. So I'm like, But sometimes it'll wake me up like in the middle of my sleep cycle and I'm groggy for ages. And that's not nice. Oh, this is making me crave more bird cats. Oh, after this week, every time I see fursuits, I'm like, I want to learn how to make one. They look like fun. But I just do not have the room, I don't think. I'm like, oh, I'd love to make some like bird cats. Some bird cat suits. Maybe I'll make some adoptables to scratch the itch. I've had adoptables on my list of things to do for a while. but I haven't got round to them yet. With adoptables, usually I like fall in love with all the designs and don't want to sell them, so. Oh, furries who are short, they're small furries. Yeah, sorry. I should have thought about that. I like hamsters and rats and rabbits, that type of thing. A Labrador mixed puppy is our mascot. Oh. You guys have a DinoCon? Yeah, it's very recent, to be fair. It's very recent. Well, TetsuCon was around for a while, but they recently rebranded to DinoCon, and I think that's done wonders for its marketing, because now people know exactly what it is. Like, before when it was called TetsuCon, people were like, what's that? And now they're like, oh! And it's very Googleable, and, you know, easy to spread the word. In fact, I should probably, because I was going to book hotels that day and then I chickened out, but now that I think about it, I should really do that, because a friend of ours advertised the shit out of it at London MCM with flyers. And I'm gonna need a hotel room before that disappears soon. I was trying to weigh up being ever so slightly closer or having free breakfast. They should really stop treating the surrounding area as if nobody walks, because there's like no pavements. It's roads everywhere, and I'm like, please, is everyone going to the NEC by car? Like, it's right there. Build a path, come on. City version of a rooster call, yeah. What's this about no more lottery? Hello! So the stream's been getting a bit quieter, so I'm gonna be taking all of them now, but like, if I get more than 10, which, might happen, I don't know, it doesn't tend to happen nowadays, but I'll carry them on into the next stream this time. Because back when they were a bit popular, there was no way I could keep up, but now I can keep up, so I think it's okay. Wait, when is DinoCon? I kind of want to go. It's at the end of July in at Birmingham, in England. Yeah, Forevermore's got it, thank you. I should know that by now. I hope this is okay, by the way, Icarus, if you're watching. Problem is, it does change venue each year, so I don't know if it'll be Birmingham next year. It'll still be in England, but I was happy it was in Birmingham this year, because Birmingham's really quite accessible for everyone. It being right in the middle of the country and having good, like, connections. But last year was in Exeter, and that's a bit more annoying for everyone to get to. Even me living in the south, it's hard to get to the southwest without a car. Alright, Emily is next, and that's the last person who's paid, so I'm going to send 2 more invoices. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we only on 5? God, I've been really slow. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had 8 last time, so I'm happy we've reached the same. Let's see. Group trip to DinoCon, yeah! Quick, so I need to book a hotel, and I'm booking a hotel by myself, which means it's like super expensive. Mira, if you come here, let's share a hotel room. My friends who are vending there, I have 3 friends who are vending there, but they've already booked and got rooms who they're already sharing with, so I'm like, oh. It's almost as if you snooze, you lose, you know? Who would have thought? I snuzzed and I luzzed. Oh my god, I got a cat with a tie. Hell yeah. Thank you, Hellspawn. Alright, Beck and Charlie, I'll send yours, but no huge rush, because I know you guys are busy. Oh, you use Trello for your refs too. I've seen that once before. Oh my god, Charlie, your character's gorgeous. It's a serval, yes! Yes, you know what's up. Oh my god, you've commissioned a friend of mine, Neefloof. And servals, who, you know, is a very relevant person to commission with a serval. Oh, it's a small world, isn't it? Okay. So you sent Hellspawn. Two full bodies. There we go. Off they go. I'll enjoy the science talks. Yeah, the science talks, they're really good. It's just like watching a video essay. I felt really Gen Z saying that. Like, oh, watching like a lecture is like watching a video essay. Okay, invoices have been sent. So now I'm on to Emily. Boosh. Alright, what do the notes say? Artist freedom. Oh boy! Squishmallow collector, hell yes. Is there a caracal squishmallow? Caracal squishmallow. I received like a caracal ball. Oh my god, there fucking is. I didn't actually expect there to be one. I received a similar one from a friend a while ago. Oh no, how much is it? 8 inches is £20. Fucking hell. How big is 8 inches? Yeah, squishmallows are pretty crazy, aren't they? Oh, there's one on eBay. eBay for £7. Oh, well, I simply must collect every caracal I see. It's just rude not to, isn't it? Look at this shit. Caracal plush? You fucking liar? Lying liar to my face. There was also this, because caracals became a meme once. I can't open it without it sending me somewhere weird. But these guys became a thing. And I'm like, I kinda love that. I kind of love that there's a really shitty caracal plush because of a meme. $20 centimeters is £7. I hate how tempted I am. I have a question you don't have to answer. I'm doing PNG tuber commissions. How do you promote yourself? It's tricky. I kind of don't really know, because I've been very lucky in that I've had a following for quite a long time. So back when I was doing this stuff, I would just post. I mean, I was posting a lot of fan art at the time, like Warrior Cat stuff, and that did it for me. So honestly, I don't really know. I think you just need to... I don't know what to say except for the annoying buzzwords you've probably heard before, you know, like being consistent, posting as often as you can. Every day is hard, so I try to post like twice a week, maybe? I'd post commission openings on Friday, and then I want to post something in between that so that I'm not just posting commissions all the time. Making reels, unfortunately, like TikToks and Instagram reels, is helpful, but I hate doing that, so I hate recommending it. That's the only riff I have. If you could draw her feral, that would be amazing. Yeah, no problem. I can do that. One day I'll get better at anthro. I need to do like life drawing just to be better at drawing animals. Oh yeah, because you're an architect! I forgot, right? Oh wait, yeah, it says right there. I was looking at the drawing being like, oh my god, I'm so smart, and then, yeah, it says right there. Golden Retriever and Cocker Spaniel, okay. What's DinoCon? Is it about dinosaurs? Yes, it's it used to be called TetsuCon. It was sort of like a paleontology slash zoology conference. Oh my god, my fan just died. Hang on, I think I can... The music got really dramatic. I think I can just plug it in. It's just a bit weaker if I do that. Oh nice, that's easy. We're saved. And yeah, it's like a paleontology slash zoology conference. So it's kind of, it's got talks about science and dinosaurs and stuff. I'm not sure if it's exclusively dinosaurs now that it's called DinoCon, but it used to be just about all zoology. Hence Tetsu. The name Tetsu meant tetrapod zoology. But because I'm tabling there, they said, like, oh, your stand needs to have 75% dinosaur merch. And I'm like, ah, shit. I thought just zoology merch would count, but obviously not. So I think they're fully going into the whole dinosaur thing because, you know, they're popular. Which is fair, but I'm like, ugh, I like to celebrate all animals too, you know, it's nice to... But whatever, I can't complain, I love dinosaurs too, so, you know. So that's why I'm like, I need to do some dinosaur prints to prepare for that. Because I do not have 75% dinosaur merch, but I'm gonna whittle down some prints and then make some new prints so that it looks more like 75%, hopefully. To be honest, I haven't bought any squishmallows in a long time. I gave most of them to my cousin's daughter. Oh, I bet it was like Christmas Day for her, wasn't it? Yeah, the problem with plush collecting, it's like so much fun, but they do take up a lot of space. I had a friend who collected Tsum-Tsums for a while, and even those. Oops, I'm like taking up all the space. Oh, curly tail, hell yeah. I used to be very into all things dinosaurs and such like that, and I still get oddly nostalgic about them. Yeah, they're iconic. The creator of Dinosauria is going, what? Dinosaur? Oh! For a second I thought you meant James Gurney, and no, he was, I forget his dinosaur series, but I was thinking of that. And I was like, oh my god, but no, you mean the YouTube channel with the 3D animation, don't you? That's also amazing. Yeah, I saw that on the thing, the schedule, and I was like, holy shit. I don't know if I'll be able to make it though, because I'll be in the D-list thing. Just catch me never being there, because I'm just like at lectures. I need to lower this leg. Lower and shorten leg. Yeah, dead sound. Yeah, that's it. Hi Finch, I sent a form just now but realise I have to head to bed for work. Were you able to ignore my form please, or send it again next stream? No problem. Because my streams are less busy these days, I can hang on to it and do it next time if you want. Because it helps fill them up a little bit. So I might send an invoice now, but you don't have to get to it yet if you don't want. It's just sort of as a reminder. And you can always cancel it if you want as well. I hope this looks okay, by the way, Emily. Let me know if it sucks. She's actually created as a mistake. I didn't want to draw myself as a person, so I drew myself as a dog and went, oh wait, I just made an OC. Oh yeah. We've all been there. You've persona'd yourself. No, the gradients are chill, don't worry. I kind of just use this chalky brush that I blend and use for pretty much everything. It's a very wonky nose. Let me fix that. Oh, we're onto the Animal Crossing tunes now. That's another game I need to play in the summer. It's a very summery feeling game. Late warm evenings playing Animal Crossing. Damn. Thank you, Mossy Stone. Couldn't miss Chibi Emily. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Tiny Emily. Small, 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 tiny, tiny, tiny. I think. Okay, I don't mind you holding out to then. Thank you, I'll pay the invoice when I can. Okay, no problem. Let me know if you ever change your mind. My email is in the invoice, so you can be like, no, I don't want it anymore. And I'll be like, okay. I keep catching myself grinding my teeth, and it's really annoying. My dentist mentioned that I grind my teeth and that I might have to get a mouth guard, and it's very embarrassing. And I wake up with headaches sometimes, and I'm like, can't I just not grind my teeth? Like, can my body just not do it, please? And even now, while concentrating, I catch myself doing it, and I'm like, oh, for God's sake. What am I, a hamster? I don't need to do that. Oh, I haven't done the other leg. These tails are so fun. Okay, let me know if I've missed anything. Okay, usually I do a little background the same color as the eyes, but if you want a different color or remove it completely, let me know. I once made like a dog version of myself, a dog sona maybe, if you will, when there was like a thing going around of like, oh, what breed of dog are you, like a quiz, I think in uni ages ago or something, and I got a long-haired dachshund, and I loved that because I love dachshunds, and I got, you know, like it gave me the long hair, you know, blonde one, and I was like, oh fuck, because I'm blonde, for those who don't know. And I was like, oh, and it's short. So I drew myself, I don't know if I still have actually, drew myself as this dachshund. And I guess that'd be my dog sona. I hope I still have it. Probably be in here somewhere. Dog. There's some here it is. When was that? 2019. Oh, it's just after uni then. I don't have these clothes anymore. I donated them. I know, which is the blonde dogs. 41 people? Oh, that's I haven't been up to 40 in a while. Oh my god, of course you could draw them, I'd be honoured. I'll bring it back up if you need it. It's just silly, like, just long blonde dachshund with a snail on its head, looking tired. Thank you. Oh, everyone confirms that this is dog me. Very good. This is usually my style of anthro, by the way. It's basically just dog on two legs. But it makes it very hard to draw trousers that way, so I need to get leggy. Light yellow on the back leg. Okay, no problem. Oh yeah, I left the default yellow, but it's a light yellow. I've done it at the knee. Let me bring this white up a bit, because there's only a little bit of the yellow, isn't there? Let me know if that's okay. Oh, thank you, Emmy. It's so nice for you to send one in. Screen grabbed, yay! Hi Frosted Dragons. I'm doing good, I hope you're doing good. I don't have time to order a live doodle now, but I'll do it during your next stream. Yeah, no problem at all. My partner does that with his teeth and has one, they're not bad, don't worry. Oh good. It's just annoying having to spend money all the time, you know. I still need to book a hygienist as well. I'm just like, oh. I should really do that now that I've had a decent month with Confuzzled, so like maybe I should do that while it's less painful. Oh wow, I've received a couple more, thank you. A good bunch more. Right, next we have Hell's Fallen. Let's check our invoices. By the way, for those who are new, I send the finished doodles at the end of the stream in an email, so you'll get yours at the end of the stream, don't worry. No worries, I'll be back for more soon. I've been meaning to grab one for a while, thanks for the opportunity. Oh, thank you! I really appreciate it. Hell's Fallen, okay. I'm gonna go now, I'm gonna take my dog out for a walk now that's cooler if I don't come back before the stream ends. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, thanks for coming. Hope you have a nice walk. Check this guy out. This guy has a tie. This is amazing. A mortician slash unlicensed doctor. Oh my goodness. I love the expression. Oh my god, can I do them in the sweater? Work uniform. Are those like cufflinks? Arm cuffs? Yeah! Oh my god. Cool. I love them. Okay. Let's begin. Hissing / fluffed up, something where she looks angry or startled. Okay. Boosh. Hello, does this cost money? I'm afraid it does. But information's in the description if you're interested. This guy has a retirement account. He does! She's a woman though, guys. She's a female doctor. I like it because it's like an androgynous design, you know. She's a woman in science. Right, angry fluffed up. Hissing fluffed up. Unfortunately, I do not have internet money, but I wish you the best of luck. Hope you find people with internet money. Thank you! You're the problem, Mira. Just because she's a doctor? Just assume. The little glasses are really good. Yeah, see, Hellspawn himself chiming in. Thank you for sending them in, they're super cool. Hang on, I'm trying to remember how to do angry cat face. Streams are always the perfect motivation to work on some animation. Yay! Oh, I always love hearing that. Because it's so hard to be motivated for that stuff, but it's like... if we're all in this together, we all suffer together. We're all in this together, etc. Hang on, I kind of want to do them wide-eyed with the angry eyebrows, now that I think about it. Is that too big angry? I thought it'd look better, but let me know if that sucks. I love this song, it makes me so nostalgic. I remember discovering the Animal Crossing movie back when I was a kid. Like, I'd played Wild World and I was obsessed. And I just came across the Animal Crossing movie on YouTube, you know, back when things used to be uploaded on YouTube in like multiple 10-minute parts. And I watched it like that in like terrible quality. And I was just so like starry-eyed because I had no idea there was a movie. And I was so excited. And this was a big... they used this song a lot in the film. So it's... reminds me of that. Oops. Also, stupid me for not mentioning this sooner, but Piper isn't mine. She belongs to a friend who I was going to surprise her with. Oh, that was really nice of you. Hopefully we can do that one day then. Maybe. If you want. No pressure. Don't know what song this is now. Oh, that sucked. Oops. Angry. Greetings from Paraguay. Hello. I just saw the invoice but money sent. We were out for dinner, but I shall keep an eye out. No problem at all. Thank you. Yeah, there's no rush on that because I know you guys are out and about doing stuff. Where did you guys go for dinner? I just can't hear the stream. Okay. I'm gonna have to go to complete final checks on my uni submission, but thank you again for the wonderful art. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you! Oh my god, good luck on the submission. That's shit scary. It feels so good once it's all done. Imagine this is this third year for you? Final year? I still remember submitting mine and just the insane relief. God, we're on the autumnal music now. Summer music doesn't last forever. Oh, Finch, who was your favorite tutor? Oh, I really liked, I don't know if you had him, but I liked, Richard Haynes. He didn't stay after I left, I don't think, so I'm not sure. But he was a stop motion animator. He worked at Aardman, and he was just so like, so bubbly. He was like so fun and sweet, and very nice. I don't think he taught. I don't think he'd been a teacher for long, and that's why he was so nice. Whereas Tom Walsh has been there for too long, and he's like been marinating in salt. But I like Tom Walsh too. I think he's funny. I think it's nice. I think it's funny to have just a completely this like fed up guy, ex-Disney guy, just like, oh, I don't want to be here. I just so remember him in third year, just constantly frustrated, and him running out of the, well, speed walking out of our animation room with one of my classmates in tow, who just constantly would ask him questions, and he was just trying to get away from him. I miss it. Richard mentioned, yeah, it was like one of the 3 Richards that was there. You wouldn't mind if I DM you on Telegram if nothing gets sorted on my end? Yeah, sure, go for it. My Telegram is Finchwing Art, if you need it. Yes, I loved him. He was super innocent and quite funny. Yeah, exactly, innocent and funny. That was a good way to describe him. But I'm glad you had him too. But I think it was his first... Actually, I don't know. It might have been his first year teaching when we were there. And I heard he left later. See, I don't know when he left, but I'm glad you had him. Obviously, Bay, you had him as well, I guess. Hey Finch, me and Charlie are just having noms, but we have paid. Yeah, no worries, thank you. No rush at all. I hope you enjoyed your noms. Beck probably can't hear me either. Getting like wrist strain on my left hand, very annoying. Finch, did you know he has a Wind in the Willows review channel? What? I knew he was like a huge Wind in the Willows stan, but I didn't know he had a channel. Oh my god, can you send that to me on Instagram or something? Is that an old thing? I have a really good photo of him when during our like graduation party. He was like mid-speech, but he has his arm way up in the air and his mouth open so wide. He just looks so cartoony. Ironically. I liked him, yeah, he was good to me, but awful to others? Was he really? Oh, Tom, okay. I thought you meant Haynes, and I was like, oh no! He was such a sweetheart when I was there. But yeah, no, definitely, he was good to me and awful to my friends, so I totally know what you mean. I actually ended up attending my friends' meetings with him to see if he'd behave better. Because she said that he was treating her so, like, you know, badly. And I was like, well, he seems to like me, so what if I go in there with you and we have like a double date type thing, you know, we have a double session. And she was like, okay. And so I was just sort of awkwardly in there staring at him while she was having her review. I can't remember what we said. We were like, oh, can I just join in on this one for some reason? It must have been a bit weird, but I mean, he was alright, so I don't know if it worked. Not that I don't think that would have mattered. It's not like he was intimidated by me or anything, so... Yeah, no, luckily I had him, the nice version of him, and my friend did not. But how funny. He's a weird one. Oh, thank you, Betty. Amazing. Had a meeting with him, and when one of the group's animation came on, he said, well, this is just shit. Oh no, god. I had that once with the... Fuck. This guy also left, so I don't know if he was there with you guys, but, oh god, I can't remember his name. He was a young guy, he was a matte painter. He had worked on, like, Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff, doing matte painting. God, I wonder what he does for work now. That's, like, a very dangerous job to be in right now. He was kinda young, he was very sort of stoic, he didn't really emote, he talked very flat. Tall with dark hair. Tim? I think his name was Tim. But I think he was also new when we were there. I'm probably blending them all together. But he had that with one of our group reviews. The person was in the room. And when he put it on, he was like, oh, this just isn't very good, is it? But like, he was so stoic. and like half polite that he said it so flatly that you couldn't really tell that it was bad, you know, like oh, this isn't very good, is it? You know, like it was kind of funny. But oh dear, how embarrassing. I think sometimes they just can't keep it in, can they? I had bad cognitive dissonance with him, oh no. He was a strange one for sure. Did you have a favourite tutor? I don't remember many of the others. There was Richard. There's another Richard as well, Bald Richard, and he hated my housemate. Like he told my housemate that he was bad at timekeeping, and my housemate just like gasped, just like like just open mouth gasped and said nothing, and Bald Richard had such a grin on his face. It was just so strange. It was like, this is so. I don't want to be in the middle of this. My housemate was so pissed off afterwards. But the problem is that my housemate was not good at timekeeping, so he wasn't wrong. But you know, it's like, he was very rude about it. And it was like, oh god, it's so funny looking back at uni, how silly things were. It's like, well, I never. I am bad at timekeeping, but it doesn't matter. How dare he? Tim! Yes, okay, you had Tim as well. He did my interview, but he did leave, okay. Bald Richard was extremely eccentric. Yeah, I didn't have him a lot. He did the CG classes, didn't he? I didn't mind him, but yeah, it was another case of like, he was nice to me but not nice to my friend. So it was a bit weird. Did you ever get told the story of Walsh throwing a first year's animation? But yes! Yes, we did get that story. I wonder how old that story is. I guess he hasn't done that since, or maybe that was like a fresher time. How funny. Yeah, like how they were like, oh, I don't need to number them, I remember, and he just threw them on the ground and was like, oops, now you don't know. And everyone was just like, oh. It's a good way to, you know, scare you into numbering your frames. Yeah, the generational horror tale. How funny. Don't forget to number your papers or the animation fairy will come, the animation demon will come and mess your papers up. I bet they have fun being like evil little monsters like that sometimes. They know that there'll be legends. I have a funny slash pathetic story where like we had a secret Santa for our class. So like first year we had like we organized a secret Santa as like an icebreaker, like, oh, let's, you know, draw gifts for each other and give them to each other, and maybe we'll make some friends. And I joined that, and there was a spreadsheet to put in what you wanted the other person to draw, but I didn't get around to doing it, and I forgot. But my housemate was like, oh, don't worry, I did it for you. And he knew about my YouTube channel at the time. No one else did. And he had put, like, oh, could you draw the Over the Garden Wall characters as cats? And Over the Garden Wall was very popular at the time. It just come out. And I was mortified because I was like, oh, no, like, you've outed me as a cat enjoyer. Like, I'm gonna look like a cringe Tumblr person now. And I was mortified. Anyway, I got, my secret Santa was to draw this musician or something, this woman. And, you know, I had to draw a person, which I was terrible at, and it was really, just thinking about it, it was really overdone and really terrible and whatever, but I tried really hard and I spent ages on it. My housemate pointed out afterwards that, so she would play the keyboard Like she'd like, you know, do the like electronic type music, and then, but I put 2 keyboards, and he was like, "You've put 2 keyboards," and I was like, "Yeah, don't they sometimes use 2, you know, for a lot of sounds?" And he was just like, "No." And I don't know anything about music, so I was like, "Okay," so I've double embarrassed myself now. And triple whammy when we went to give the Secret Santas, so we would all show up in a group and like hand them over, and like if we did something digital, we'd like print them out and hand them over, or like show them on a phone or something. And I was there, and I was sort of, I had my Secret Santa in my hand, and I was waiting to receive mine, and I was seeing everyone receive theirs and everything, and so the person I drew for didn't show up, and the person who drew for me didn't show up. So I was literally sitting there with this drawing, like, all on my fucking own, and I was like, so I was very, like, unsociable, I was very, very shy. So it was a big step for me to do something like this. And so I gave it my all, and I still it didn't meet anyone. It was so funny. I was like, for God's sake, of course this would happen to me. Like, nobody showed up, so I was just like standing in the corner watching everyone have fun. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, what a fucking loser. Oh, I actually love Tabe's. Oh yeah, I really like Tabe's lectures too. Oh, Floody, I was in the middle of that Facebook thing. So he posted AI, and a lot of people were like, fuck off, don't do that. And I joined in, and we had a little Facebook fight, and he blocked me. So I was in the midst of that. And I saw a glimpse of him. I was invited to one of the graduation parties, and I went. And I saw a glimpse of him, and I was terrified of walking into him. I can't believe he's so into AI, it's so strange. Like, what? It's like he's been brainwashed. Like, yeah, I wouldn't have thought he was into that. And surely people have tried to, like, kick his ass for it by now, right? I was fortunate enough my tutors never had to use AI and ChatGPT years back. Yeah, I'm glad that I studied in the era before it, because it'd fuck everything up. Oh, you saw me commenting on it? Yeah, he blocked my ass. But like he didn't, my friend also got involved and he didn't block her, which I found funny, so I was like, oh, I really made him mad, you know. Oh, okay. Wow, it's only 9:45. No, I thought it was later than it was. I think it's so hot that I'm getting tired sooner. How many have I done? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 more would be great. Let's see. Let's delete these PayPal emails. Alright, so Charlie and Beck have paid, so let's do those. Pardon me. Don't forget to stop and stretch. Oh, that's a nice reminder, thank you. Oh. Okay. My sister's a primary teacher and recently a standardized test she'll sent use ChatGPT as references straight from the exam board. Oh, it's so frustrating, isn't it? How quickly schools have been like, yep, cool. And it's like, no, you should be fighting the shit out of this. Are you kidding? People aren't gonna think for themselves ever again. They're not gonna put effort into anything. Tea-loving dopey dog, okay. If he's dopey and loves tea, that gives me some good stuff to work with. My old animation school made us participate to a kind of workshop where we had to use AI. All my classmates were like, what the actual fuck? Yeah, even French school is even more baffling because France is really good at teaching animation usually. It's so upsetting. I'm glad that I studied before all that bullshit. I don't know what music this is from, but it's nice. Very dramatic. For drawing a dog drinking tea, you know. I might just do Animal Crossing hands for this one. Did you ever go to DYMK? No, I'm afraid I wasn't a big bar goer. I'm very grandma-ish, which I think I mentioned before. Like twice. I was very much a stay at home in my jammies and draw cartoons type uni goer. I remember my housemate would be super outgoing and he'd throw house parties all the time. But they were always very chill, so I didn't mind. And my housemate was super nice. But I remember them having like a big birthday party or something, and they were like doing coke in the living room. And I remember waddling down in my penguin pajamas, being like, "Good night, everyone. I'm going to bed." And they were like, "Night, night." I was just like, they're being like proper uni students, and I'm there in my Jimmy Jams. I remember I went to a few bars, but I was always sort of babysitting someone who was really drunk. Like, someone would be mad drunk and like falling over and nobody would be looking after them. So I'd be like, oh god. And I'd end up looking after them, and that is usually what my nights ended up being like, so I didn't really bother going after that. Goblin? Was there a pub named after the French animation school? You did mention being a grandma. Yeah, I think I accidentally mentioned it a couple of times. See, I'm a grandma and I forget what I've already said. Terrible. the tail like? Medium-sized tail. No, not after the pub, it was... oh, it was French animation school bit. I see. That would be a cool name for a pub though. Near an animation school. Like, oh, I went to Goblin, and they're like, what, this, really? And you're like, yeah, the pub. And they're like, oh. I was always out in the streets, hence why I was in the rave, and yous lot were making cuppas and chilling, yeah. I was one of those, I'm sorry. You would have liked my housemate. He was always out and about. Music's too peaceful. I need something to keep me awake. Maybe we succumb to Katamari again. Upbeat Stardew Valley songs, yeah, that'll do. Stardew Valley again, but upbeat this time. My flatmate. Your flatmate was Deanna? No way! I hang out with them a lot. Oh my god, I didn't know you guys were flatmates. She was such a homebody too. I was always begging her to come out, poor thing. Oh, yeah, we were similar, I think. Oh bless. It was nice of you to invite her though. I think the problem with us introverts is that we're like, we don't want to be left out, but we also are not into that stuff. So it's nice to be asked, even if we don't want to go, you know? It's appreciated. Try listening to Octopath. Oh yeah, I've heard Octopath Traveler is good. I remember when it first came out and I was like, oh, I kind of want to try that, but I just never did. Which is a shame. Oh, that's something else I'd like to try if I get a table next time, is that people used the artist lounge to do commissions they'd got during the day, and then they'd like be able to deliver them the next day. So they'd all hang out and do commissions together. And I was like, oh, that sounds nice, because you know, I didn't do commissions on the day because I was only there for one day. I didn't want to overwhelm myself. But for a whole weekend I was like, oh yeah, you can just do them overnight and then not be rushing. I tried doing commissions on my when I had my big day at LFM, but that was hectic, so it was a bad idea, but it's fine, I managed in the end. But I'm glad I had that to test it, 'cause otherwise I would have taken them during Confuzzle and probably exploded. I'd offered digital ones, but I think people aren't as into that, are they? They like the live ones, which is fair. I'll tell your streaming, see if she'll come along. She has come along a few times. I don't know if she's busy right now or something, but we've gone museum drawing together a few times, which has been nice. We went to the zoo last year, because I used to run a teeny little drawing club in London, and she came to a couple of those, which was nice. Need to do tea. Oops. What color are the paws? They are this color. We could do something nice in the future, meet up with some of the gals. Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, we should totally do that. We're a little spread out, but we'll find something, I'm sure. I'd like to try for the Glasgow one in, what, January? Wow, I forget the name. We were talking about it earlier. Oh my god. Scotia. I'd like to try for that one. Oh, Scotia is the second biggest furcon. It's the well, there's only two of them apparently, but like it's one in Glasgow. So still quite far, but yeah, Scotia. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, you said Scotia is in like because I'd forgotten. Of course you know it. Sorry. Yeah, I'd like to try for Scotia. I'm curious which program do you use for animation. I use mostly Toon Boom, but Toon Boom is very expensive, I also recommend Clip Studio. It's really not that bad for animation. I'd find it tricky to do really long form stuff in it, like really heavy detailed stuff, but it's quite decent actually. Also TV Paint is another professional software, but that one's also not as expensive as Toon Boom, but it is more expensive than Clip, so depends how serious you are. I'd recommend TV Paint if you're really serious about pursuing it. And Clip Studio if you just want to like have fun and make some stuff. If you're a student, you get excuse me. If you're a student, you get a good discount on TV Paint. You get like half off, I think. Oh, sneeze time. Sorry. Okay, thanks. Yeah, Toon Boom is way too expensive now. I'll try Clip. No problem. Bless you. Thank you. Yeah, poor Toon Boom. I absolutely love Toon Boom, but it is absolutely abysmal how expensive it is. You used to be able to do a one-time payment, like it was a lot, but at least it was an option. Okay, I think I've just about done this guy, maybe? Oh no, I just did on the line out layer, didn't I? There we go. I moved to Clip Studio as well, best for the money. Yeah, it's really decent. The options these days are really good, like compared to when we were young and doing it, right? Like, it was abysmal. Okay, I don't know what background. I might do this lime green just to use it again. Sniff time, sneeze time. I finished my studies last year in June, lost my free access to Toon Boom. No! I have never paid for it. I always crack it. But it is an iffy one. Oh, sorry, I just had to sneeze again. Oh my god. Brum brum. The brum brums again. It is 10 o'clock, which means we've got an hour left. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not bad. I've been very leisurely about it today, but we're going through it. Still, like I thought I'd be way behind, but I'm not that behind at all, really. Alright, so I'll send, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be me 8, so I'll send 2 more after this. Or actually, I'll probably send, I mean, I'm gonna start taking them all from now on, I think, but I'll still only draw 10 per stream, so probably I'll do 2 more commissions, but everyone, I'll send invoices to everyone, but the next ones will be done next stream. Oh, 2 of them are Patreon ones anyway, okay. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, is that Moon? It's a reference by Moon for sure. hang on. 2 full bodies. Can I send these at the same time? Wait, no, because that's a patron one. Okay. Is that 2 different ones? Yes. Alright, next one's been sent. Next we're drawing for weasel wares. I love Serval's art. It's so nice. Alright, where's my chat gone? I was a GIMP user, yeah, me too! I really liked it back in the day. I stuck with it for a very long time. Probably from like 2009 to like 2013, I want to say. I used to export every frame individually from site. Yeah, that too! I was actually saying to some people in the artist lounge, they were like, what software do you use? And I, you know, gave them the spiel and I was like, oh yeah, back in the day people were like using MS Paint and exporting each frame individually, or using Psy and exporting each frame individually, or then even Photoshop's weird timeline. But now you got loads of options. Yeah, Critter is good. I have Critter just for CMYK because Clip Studio is pathetic at CMYK, hilariously. Oh, no worries, Delta. I used to export frames too, and I still do that. Windows Movie Maker is still my best friend. Oh, bless. Does it still exist? Oops. Windows Movie. No. Can you like still download it somewhere? Bet you can, right? Hello, Miso. Oh, I love this summer music. It's perfect for days like this. It's a cracked version. Oh, I see. Hush, hush, hush. Secret safe with me and everyone else in here witnessing. Oh, this is a server, which means I get to do this. Yes. Yes. kind of pose do I want? I was thinking like a sneaky one maybe. Oh, thank you, Charlie. I'm too easy. I love my kitties. I need to get better at doing weasels, though. Don't be afraid at throwing weasels at me one day if you wanted to. Mustelids I must conquer. It's because they've got that long wriggly shape. They're kind of tricky. Oops. This is making me want a serval. I didn't have a serval. Well, actually, technically I do have a serval character, but he's like, grumpy. I kinda want a cute serval. Oh, thank you, Beck. I'm glad you like it. I'll be sending it finished in an email at the end of the stream, but I can probably get it on Telegram as well. The WordCats community is still there, I think. I just, to be honest, I don't really see much of it because I don't take part in it anymore, but it's quite loud on Twitter still. I just see people on Twitter complaining all the time that there's no beginner maps, which has always been a complaint. And someone will try and make a beginner map and then nobody sees it. It's the same stuff. Where did this come from? Oh, what are you doing, Miso? It's slowly drawing to a close. Really? Oh, I was hoping it was still kind of lively. It was just, you know, out of my sight. Oh, I don't want it to die. I like knowing that it's still there, you know? It's like your parents' house. Like, you don't necessarily want to move back, but it's reassuring knowing that you could if you wanted to, or if you needed to. Like, if you can't make it in the big city anymore, you can always move back to Warrior Cats. I wanted to reanimate some old parts anyway, because it's been like 10 years since I started. So I thought it'd be cute to reanimate some 10-year-old ones. But that requires a lot of effort, and it's like, oh, it's not just like redrawing a drawing, it's like reanimating a whole thing. So I'd like to, but whether or not I actually do it is a whole nother thing. I should put the effort in. So once I've finished like the necessary drawing for the day, I just want to not draw, you know. Yeah, the redesigned covers, my friend did those. I'm so proud of her. I'm like, oh, you're like a Warrior Cat celebrity. Oh, She-Ra, I think their fandom's long gone, I'm afraid. But I was never part of it, so I don't know. Probably still something somewhere. Oh, I just realised the spots on the back of the ears are like an eye. That's really cool. Kind of colouring this in backwards. It did live a good life, yeah. Vicky is still a part of it. Oh, I'm glad Vicky's still a part of it. She was like the best one, right? This design does rock, right? I love it. Yeah, the Polish designs are by the same person. He's doing the new ones. I think they were so well received that they were like, hey, do our new ones, and I'm so glad, because the other ones were pretty naff. Like, Wayne McLaughlin was the GOAT. And then the other ones were like, a little bit too soft. And kind of, sort of by an artist, you can tell they haven't drawn many cats, so they're a little bit off. But people were really harsh about them though, like, you can tell when people don't have any idea how, like, illustration works. They're like, oh, why don't they just hire one of their millions of fans, you know? And it's like, well, yeah, they could, but they're not, like, professional illustrators. They have no idea how the process works. It's not really that easy. But I get where they were coming from though. It was when it's such a fandom full of artists, people get frustrated. But hey, it worked out. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what the new art is for. I drilled it some? Oh damn, I didn't know any of this. Cool. Oh my god, yeah, the power of football fans are kind of terrifyingly loud. Okay, I think we've done with this guy. I hope he looks okay. Let me just named the folder. There we go. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't believe I've only done 8. It feels like I've done more. Just the heat making me feel more tired, isn't it? Let's check our invoices. Callie has received a few fluids and I did not get stabbed today. Success. Hell yeah. Cat success. Success with cats. Okay, right. I've got 2 more left to do, so I'm gonna do one of yours now. I'm gonna do another one of yours next stream. Is that right? Oh, woof. Never had that one before. She will become water herself, yes. Oh my god, this is Ginger Island, isn't it? It pissed me the fuck off the first time I played it. It's just so annoying having to keep going back and forth. Oh, why is my left wrist hurting? It doesn't make any sense. Alright. So notes on this one say his name is Wraith Chant, he is a himbo. Which is very good. Look into his himbo eyes, one look and you're hypnotized. I'm way too goddamn big again. Oh, fat leg. Mm. Thank you, Charlie. Welcome back, train game. We're almost at the end. We just made it. I'm having to rotate the hell out of my keyboard because my annoying left wrist is being like wham bending too much. I was just taking the dog out because I was to two old people on a bench that I always talk to, but they vanished for a few months. Then I saw them stay in chat for ages. Oh, that's nice though. Nice. You should do the background with colour of the eyes, but here I'm eyeless. So what should I do? Maybe like a pale orange. How are you doing now? Not too bad? It has cooled down a lot. Still very warm, but much more normal. I think because it's cooled down a lot, my appetite is back, which is annoying because I don't like eating just before bed because I feel like it makes me worse at sleeping. But now I'm really getting the munchies, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. I haven't eaten much today, no. I think my appetite just gets shot when it's this hot. You like never know what to eat, do you? Because you're like, what can I eat that's cold but still like quite good? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Rhyphobic will be the last one. But don't worry, you guys that have sent one in, I'll still send you an invoice and do it next time, because that's our new and fun and amazing system. You'll be helping me out pad out the next one, so I appreciate that. Ooh, we got like a clouded leopard going on here, or similar. Pretty design. A bit hot now I've come back inside. Yeah, I imagine it's way hotter inside than out. So like as soon as the sun starts to go down, I open all the windows. Well, all the windows. I open appropriate windows. Showing off teeths may be curled or standing. By showing off teeth, do you mean like angry? Or like yawning? Or like smiling? Crikey, it's the roses. Oh, thank you, Candelia. Oh, I'm hungry, man. Got some cold chocolate in the fridge. Smile or yawn. Okay, awesome. Get rid of those. Jeez. Is this okay? Or is it silly? Sometimes I do like smiling eyes like this, but just I can't really pull off for some reason. Ooh. Fat cat's getting kissed. Oh, hang on, Mansquitos, I need to show you. Look, I don't know if you can see this, but the way YouTube keeps auto-translating just looks like when you said teeth, it's just bitch. I need to keep that one. Oh, Google, YouTube, you're being so rude. I really wish I could turn off the auto-translate because it's done that on a lot of messages so far. This is like, does this count as slander? YouTube is being— Hey, Miso, don't chew that! Ew! That's my wire. Miso, no chewing the wire. I like that wire. Stupid cat. I know, right? YouTube, you're not even close. How do I make this smile a bit cuter? It looks a bit scary at the moment. Just that, maybe. How do I turn that on? I don't know. I don't know where it came from. I swear it wasn't always here. Sorry, I think I've done that thing where I automatically sort of copy the reference without thinking too much about it. It's okay if they're laying down. Or I can change it if you prefer. Miso. Don't bite that. Oh, he's like, oh, I wasn't doing nothing. Oh! He's grab his head so quick. You get your head grabbed if you do that, Miso. Mother, I crave electric shock. Yeah. Every time. Stupid animal. He has no survival skills. Electric shock will not make you feel less warm, Miso. Thank you. Thank you for 10 out of 10 loaf. High praise, high praise. Oh my god, that reminds me, I didn't write it down, but I made a mental note to do it. You know when you hear something wild and you're like, I'm gonna write that in my sketchbook later or something. Someone came to my table at Confuzzled and they're like, oh, I used to watch you back in the day, you know, and they were so sweet and excited. And their boyfriend they were with were like, wow, this is like the Lady Gaga of warrior cats. And I was like, oh, no one's ever called me that before. I really like it. I'm like, I'm writing that in my journal later. And I didn't, so now that it's on my mind, I actually do need to write it in my journal later. The Lady Gaga of warrior cats. I think that would be probably Nifty. I think Nifty deserves title of Lady Gaga of warrior cats, but I'm very humbled to receive this title. I think I was like open mouth agape at them after they said that. I was like, wow. Also, I love it was Lady Gaga specifically, like, she hasn't been relevant in a while. But everyone still knows, right? Make it a sticker! Oh, I would love to. But I fear that would be too too, you know, when you're a bit too cocky. I don't know. The glass animals of warrior cats. Oh, that's too high praise. I do feel very like old and lame and boring though, because I still listen to glass animals and like them a lot. And I see a lot of people being like, no, they're no good anymore, I don't like them anymore, you know. And then some people are like, told me that they started listening to them because of me, but I know, you know, I only started listening to them because of like another Warriors artist, so, you know. But it's like, I still listen to them, I just feel like, you know, I've never moved on. I just like it. It's nice. But people are so up to date with their music and their tastes are changing all the time, and I'm just here listening to the same music over and over again from like years and years ago. I just never changed my playlist. Yo! Thank you, Mansquitos. Confirmed. Pretentious, that's the word, yeah, thank you, Stassery. I'm forgetting words all the time. I watched you when I was in the womb and got into retirement next year into a sticker. Yeah. Every time someone tells me that, I should give them a sticker of that, actually. That's not actually a bad idea, because like, I heard that a lot. And it would be funny to... Although, would that embarrass people? I don't know, because I'm like... I'd want to do it to be funny. But I also don't want to embarrass people if they're like, oh no, have you heard that too much or something. But I feel like OMG, are you that Warrior Cats animator as a sticker would be good. Oh, I think I put that spot in the wrong place actually. This is her back here. I try and compliment people as much as I can, especially the slightly older blokes, because I know they don't get compliments much. Oh, yeah, that's such a nice thing to do. Yeah, you're right. I feel like they don't get any compliments really, and they're not used to receiving them either. So they're like, oh. Me and Fleddy love glass animals. Yeah, yeah, we're still there. We're still there. A lot of their albums are really good, but I've been a fan of the recent album. I actually really liked Dreamland. Yeah, I liked Dreamland a lot. I don't know if I've listened to their recent album. I'm not very good at keeping up to date, but I will listen. Was it the one that they were playing last year at their tour? Because I went to the... No, it wasn't last year. Oh my god, it's 2024. Holy shit. Is it the one that they were playing in their 2024 tour? I remember because we went to that concert and like 2 days later we brought miso home. It was almost like you know when before people have a child they go on a big holiday as like their last like time of freedom. It felt like that. The last time we went out late. without worrying about the cat. Speaking of, here he is. I'm sleeping on top of my PC. I'm like, are you sure you wanna do that in 30-degree heat? Okay, whatever. I kind of really want ramen. I want late night ramen. Ugh. But it's hot. Beatles mentioned. Yeah. That's so funny, please do it. Just being handed a sticker of what you said to someone. Yeah. I think their recent album is my favourite. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, the new album is I Love You So Fucking Much. Okay, yeah, I have heard that one. I do like it, yeah. It's not my favourite, but I do like it a lot. Still. I'm very, like, easily, what's it? Appeased, though. Easily pleased. My favourite song of theirs, I think, is Youth, so whatever album that came from, I think, was my favourite. There are a lot of bangers in that one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's our 10th one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send invoices to the leftovers, and we'll do them next stream. And I'll mention that in the invoice just so people know. Oh, there's a lynx. Hell yeah. A lynx and a raccoon. Hell yeah. Good lineup, good lineup. Okay. How to be a human being, that's it. That's it. Two full bodies. When's the next stream? 31st. Alright. Alright, I will save these then. They keep me going most days. Oftentimes I sneak a little Papa Roach in Linkin Park now and then. Nice. But first I read Peppa Pig instead of Papa Roach. I think I'm gonna go. Dad wants to watch some car videos of me, so I'm gonna leave you with a Beatles quote. Oh, that sounds nice. Dad time. Oh my god, that's a Beatles quote? I thought that was a Happy Feet quote. That is also a Happy Feet quote. Very good quote though. I might have ruined that. Here's another Beatles quote. We all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. Bye! Have fun! Oh, shit. I've been saying it's Beatles, everything you know always has been. Oh shit. When was the last time you watched Happy Feet? You've been telling me dropping Happy Feet and Beatles knowledge this whole time. I am the walrus. Yeah. Is that another Beatles quote? Or are you making a statement? Oh, so quick. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and plop these in a... Oh my god, I finished 3 minutes early. Look at that. Made fucking stellar time today. I'm gonna drop these in a folder and send them to their respective mothers and fathers and parents. Thank you guys for coming. I'll be back again on the 31st. But yeah, thanks for the turnout. It turned out better than last time, which is reassuring. I was like hanging out with you guys on stream. I look forward to seeing you guys next time too. Hope you have a good week and that it isn't too hot and boiling and death. Yeah, have a nice week. Bye bye. Good night. Good day. Good morning. Bath. Oh, hang on. Let me just. So Stasseru, this time you are the victim of YouTube auto-translate because it says bath. Bath, everyone. Oops. Bath, everyone. Bath time.